Hi friends, sorry for late. Good morning. The Hindu daily newspaper. Sorry friend, and one thing forgot. Today World Animal Day. I'm not right on the our video. Today World Animal Day. Okay, October 4th, 2018. Okay friends, and next we discuss what is the quotation. If you feel down yesterday, stand up today. Okay, friends, whatever the what fell down yesterday, stand up for. We are good feel yesterday. What are those means? Yesterday we are our work is good, and I'll feel good. Today we'll stand up very much. Okay, and today article is the first one. The Lagoon Villas for Lakshadweep. Lagoon Villas for Lakshadweep. This is a pic. The Niti Aayog plans to boost island tourism if the government plan for holistic development of the island is any indication. Island holistic development, we want to set up island water villas. If you see Lakshadweep, we have so much lagoon area. Other countries have built villas and attract tourism for across the globe. Okay, across the globe, but we don't have any such project, said Jitendra Kumar, advisor Niti Aayog. Who is the advisor of the Niti Aayog? Jitendra Kumar. Okay, and next one. We are looking at Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Island. Why to looking for the holistic development of islands? Okay, the Niti Aayog along with other stakeholders including the Iceland Development Agency (IDA), which is chaired by Home Minister Ranjit Singh, is conducting a technical feasibility study. Okay, what are those? This article. Our government be development of the holistic of the island. What are the islands? Lakshadweep, Andaman, Nicobar. Okay, and next article is in below to Trump, UN court tells US to ease Iran succession. This speaks the International Court of Justice ICJ in the Hague handed Iran a major victory, saying the stringent economic sanction put Iranian lives at risk. The UN's top court ordered the US United States on Wednesday to lift sanctions on humanitarian goods for Iran in a stunning setback for US President Donald Trump. The crucial ruling US sanctions had the potential to endanger civil aviation safety in Iran and the lives of its users. Okay, sorry. And next thing, US sanctions has also had the potential to endanger civil aviation safety in Iran and the life of its users. We have already seen. The court said sanctions on goods required for humanitarian needs may have a serious detrimental impact on health and lives of individuals on the territory of Iran. And next main thing, chemical revolution means evolution. A Nobel Prize in Chemistry was been awarded for using the concept of evolution to develop protein and solve chemical problems. Francis R. Arnold, California Institute of Technology, US, and Geoffrey P. Smith, University of Missouri, US. and Sir George P. Wonter, MRC Lab of Molecular Biology. What are those? This main thing. Mickling evolution. Evolution was solved complex chemical problems. For example, fish can swim in polar oceans as they have developed antifreeze protein. Arnold used this concept to build better enzymes. Enzymes are catalyzed with speed up chemical process such as digestion, converting of blood more effective the enzymes. Look at the process. Flowcharts show in this achieved it. First one, she introduction random mutation in the DNA of the enzyme. Randomly, DNA. Second thing, then the genes were inserted into bacteria, which produce randomly mutated enzymes. This mutation means change. Okay. Third, the mutated enzymes were tested. Those that were most efficient at catalyzing the desired chemical reaction were selected, which is mutated enzyme. Those were most efficiently catalyzed the tested. Okay, this is mutation. And fourth one, rest were discarded. This process was repeated again and again until the enzyme it gave the best result H. This method was called direct evolution. What is direct evolution? Okay, direct and deliveries. Smith and Winter applied to technique to create better antibodies. Antibodies are proteins that functions like targeted missiles. They can precisely identify and bind to the virus or bacteria that infect you. Then an antibody attacks to them. It sends a signal to aggressive immune cells to destroy the invaders. This is how our body fights our infections. The stronger the antibodies that get attached to target, okay, the more effective the cure will be. Winter used Arnold directive evolution technique to develop and better drugs to treat autoimmune disease and even metastatic cancer. Users Triloride enzymes have been internationally developed to promote a greener chemical industry, produce a new material, manufacture sustainable biofuels, mitigate disease, and save lives. Okay. And another main article, Defender of the Skies. India is looking for acquired S-400 air defense are estimated cost 39,000 crores. The focus during the annual summit between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Russian President. Okay, Vladimir Putin on October 5 is the deal for the defense system. Despite the threat of US sanctions, expectations are the high that India would see the deal during the summit. In October 2016, India and Russia signed an international government agreement IGA for five S-400 system negotiation being later conclude a commercial contract. And next thing, the the deal does not have an option clause. What was the political power play? The US was passed the countering American adversaries through Sanctions Act CAATSA law, under which sanctions will be imposed on countries having significant defense cooperation with Russia. The US was particularly said S-400 system would be a problem. Last month, the US imposed sanctions on some initiates and individuals in China as it took delivery of Su-35 fighters jets and S-400. Last December, Turkey signed a deal to acquire the S-400. Okay, you see technical specifications. There are picks and 8 launches, one control center, one radar, 16 missiles, and their vertical rate 30 km, horizontal 400 km. Okay. Next article. It is proud moment for India. What are those? The People's Loves Modi for climate change. Part for work on solar alliance and single-use plastic ban. UCP. Prime Minister Narendra Modi received the Companions of the Earth Award from UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres, second right. In New Delhi on Wednesday, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi was conferred the chairman of the OK. In PM Narendra Modi, we have a leader who re- realizes the issue of climate change and understanding the benefits of climate action. We know the problems and also work to solve them. Okay, Mr. Guterres says. Next thing, honors is the result of the commitment that people of India have toward the environment. On whatever the edits of the articles, the harmony with Mother Nature. We need clean environment of women empowerment. The United Nations honored me the champion of the Earth Award. I was extremely humbled to receive this honor. I do feel that this award is not for an individual. Okay, means our all. Instead, it is the recognizer of the Indian culture and values which have always placed emphasis on living in harmony with Mother Nature. Okay, article is the scope of constitutional morality. Morality. Abolition of untouchability in all its forms, including scavenging remains and unrealized constitutional rights. Means, what are the topic? The issue of the rights of sweeper and scavenger have never entered the mainstream legal consciousness in the country. Nor have the bar and the bench and the mushrooms legal aid and advice programs show any awareness of the exploitative conditions of work imposed upon the scavenger and sweepers under employment of municipal corporations related to local bodies. Okay, and our 46th Chief Justice in India, Gogoi rings. Gogoi, sorry, rings not. Chief Justice Gogoi rings in change in Supreme Court alters norms for out of turn hearing. What it says, I am what am, I cannot change. This is how the Chief Justice of India, Ranjan Gogoi, described himself at a felicitation function held on Supreme Court laws on Ranjit Gogoi taking charge as CGI in New Delhi. And however, his first day after being shown as the 46th Chief Justice of India promised a lot of change. Chief Justice Gogoi and announced that only extremely urgent matter would be allowed to be orally mentioned out of the term. Okay, and parameters of mentions would change. He said. And next thing, the creamy layer of social justice. A programs, a progress for poor to bourgeois to elite is a welcome evolution in nation building. The apex court initially has citizens we expect to sentence from any verdict on public policy by constitutional bench, the Supreme Court. Wherein it held that the government need not collect quantifiable data to disseminate backwardness of public employees belongs to scheduled castes and scheduled tribes to provide reservation for them promotions. The core issues here was whether the crimp layer among ST/SC varied from obtaining promotion. Next thing, the Gujarat Act to save its tribe. Will effort continue to protect key lands? Will are pursuing at an alarming rate. Better infection using the what's killing the lands. 23 lands have died since September 12th. The succession 4 lands died in Canio Distemper virus infection, while 17 died of Babesiosis protozoa infection, which is spread by ticks. Reason for the death of 2 lions is as it to be estimated. Currently, 33 lions are being treated at the Jambala Record Center. Whatever the 2015 count, there the 523 lions in the Gir Forest area held on revenge areas is the many as 8 districts in the Saurashtra region of Gujarat. As per the census figure, there is a 109 males and 201 female and 213 cubes.